What is up, guys? It's your boy King Shibby and welcome back to Shingle Gaming. If you're here for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell because I have noticed that very small percentage of people are actually subscribing to the channel. Before we dive into today's video, I want to remind you that there's already a video up for Town Hall 11 and I will be dropping a one for the Town Hall 13 very soon. So keep showing your love for these videos by liking and commenting down below. This one was only made possible because there was a demand on the TH11 video to make a TH12 one. So here we have it, folks. So in today's video, we will be covering a variety of armies, both ground and air, so that every kind of player can find something useful. So let's kick things off with the first army, the Dragon Spam. For the strategy, we will be using 8 dragons, 8 balloons, 2 healers, and in the spell section, we will be using 1 heal, 2 rage, 4 freeze, and 2 lightnings in the clan castle. The healers will be helping our queen to stay alive for longer period of time and clear as many buildings as possible, while the dragon push into the core of the base, and the rest of the troops will handle up the cleaning up and the funneling for the dragons. Now, how to use this army and the heroes? Well, start by using a queen and king to create a simple funnel or 2 different corners of the base. If the town hall can be taken out by a flinger, you can use the flinger in your clan castle, and if you cannot do that with the flinger, you can use the blimp behind your dragons. Use the zap spells to take down an air sweeper that's facing your dragons before you deploy the dragons. Now, the best equipment combination for this strategy, use Spiky Ball and the Barbarian Puppet as mentioned in the Town Hall 11 video. The king isn't going in deep into the base, he's just walking around, so he needs high damage per second and high hits points. So you really don't need a giant gauntlet, but if you really don't have a Spiky Ball, you will have to make do with a giant gauntlet. If you don't plan to level it up either, you can use a giant gauntlet. It doesn't make too much of a difference, but it just a tiny bit of a difference, because you will be saving up on spells if you do use the Spiky Ball a little bit. But here I will definitely recommend the Spiky Ball plus the Barbarian Puppet combination. For the queen, use the Invisibility Wile and the Archer Puppet combination, since the queen isn't charging anywhere either and is going to walk outside just as the same as the king. But she is a very vulnerable, squishy kind of a character. That's why she is being provided with the 2 healers, so she survives for a longer period of time, just like the king. And if your heroes stay alive for a longer period of time, that definitely makes sure that you will be getting 100% on that base particular armor. For the Grand Warden, as mentioned in the Town Hall 11 video, if we had the Healing Tome, we would have definitely used that, but sadly we do not. And since we don't, might as well use the best combination provided to us, the Eternal Tome plus the Life Gem combination. This provides extra HP to the troops inside the aura, and maybe sometimes even the hero if they walk into it. Now comes the second hero composition, the ground composition. The hybrid. If I knew how to add the angel effect while editing this, I would, but definitely I'm not that good at editing. So I apologize. For this strategy, we will be using 15 miners, 8 hogs, 5 healers, a few wall breakers, and rest of cleanup troops. For the spells, we have 2 heals, 2 rage, 2 freeze, and 1 rage in the clan castle. For clan castle troops, use a siege barrack filled with hogs and a druid for the healing support. How to use this army? Use a queen to take out as many targets as possible. I'm not saying to take down whole base, but she is very crucial for dealing with the defensive clan castle troops and some major defenses and even the defensive heroes. With 5 healers behind her, she will be constantly healed and she is charging deep into the base, so she will need a frozen arrow. And if she's taking too much damage while she's charging into the base, you can use a little bit of rage to keep her alive. Use a king and the siege barrack for funnel creation so that the miners can go deep into the core of the base with the hogs. Alternatively, you can use the king to create funnel for your queen. Equipment combinations for this strategy is very simple as well. Use the Spiky Ball and the Barbarian Puppet combination. This combination again provides the same DPS and the HP that the king needs. It does not need to go inside the base because every troop you have will not be breaking any walls. So sending him inside the core, him just is going to break walls for the I don't know who. He's just breaking the walls, which is really not that useful. So walk him outside, get that value on the outside, so your main army can take down the core of the base or anything inside the base in particular, that is. For the queen, since she's charging deep into the base, use the frozen arrow because she need that extra damage debuff that you get from the frozen arrow. And if you don't have a frozen arrow, you can might as well just use the default combination because it's still just as good. Not just as good, it is decent, but it's nothing compared to the frozen arrow. From the Grand Warden, use the Eternal Dome plus the Life Gem combination because that's the only one we have that we can use in here. For the third one, the final army composition for this video, 10 super giants, and if you're broke as hell in the Dark Elixir section, use the Golem Assistant if you prefer. Plus 8 witches, plus 10 bowlers, and for the spell side, we will be using 8 lightning, 2 earthquake, and in the clan castle troops, we will be using 1 yeti, 1 druid, some rage spells, and a log launcher. Now how to use this army, it's really very easy to use. Use 4 lightning spells and 1 earthquake spell to take down each multi-inferno. Do not go for the single infernos. Reminding you here because we have witches to take down those weird single inferno. Not really take down, but like distract them with the skeletons, and everything else in the army will take it down. Now to make sure that you ensure that your heroes are going inside the base this time. If they walk outside, this is gonna be a really stuck out base. You know, if they go outside the base, that attack is practically gone. For the equipment combination, you can use the same spiky ball or the barbarian puppet. Or the giant gauntlet plus the barbarian puppet combination because king is still going inside here, so he might be even able to use the giant gauntlet. But if you don't have the giant gauntlet or either of these epics, you can use the spiky ball plus the barbarian puppet combination. For the queen, you can use the frozen arrow plus the invisibility vial. Again, if you don't have the frozen arrow, you can use the default one because the main thing that you need to use is the invisibility vial. And she also has tanks ahead of her, so frozen arrow does provide a little bit of an extra value here, so that's why the frozen arrow is recommended in this strategy. From the Grand Warden, you do not need to change any kinds of equipments. It's still the Eternal Tome plus the Life Gem combinations because again it provides the best HP to your troops and that extra DPS for the Warden itself, and it gives you a few seconds of no damage to the troops, so it's pretty much the best combination. That's all for today's video on the best strategies and equipment combinations for Town Hall 12. Make sure to use those strategies and let me know how they work for you in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the upcoming Town Hall 13 video. Until next time, keep clashing, stay awesome, peace out, bye bye.